What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and this is I'm going to be showing how to make Moe's Southwest Grill. Now, if you don't know what this is, I feel like I forget what Wikipedia called it. It was like a casual fast food restaurant or some weird thing, but it was like it's different than fast food. It's still fast food, but it's better than fast food. It's weird. I think it's like Subway category, but I don't know. That's not important. The point is, it's the restaurant of some kind that is fast at serving you stuff. But yeah, here it is. I'm gonna make the interior for this in a couple days, and yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial. Alrighty, so the space you're going to need for this is a 31 by 28, and the materials we're gonna need to start off are brick block. Hold up. Black stained glass panes. Black stained glass out of the block variety. Dark oak doors. Spruce doors just because they're dome. Black concrete, that didn't make sense. Lime concrete. We'll go. Let's go orange terracotta, and I actually think I'm going to leave it off there. Yeah? Probably. Yeah, let's leave it off there. You also need red nether brick blocks and stairs. Deep slate tile stairs and deep slate tile blocks, and that's all. Starting from the front left-hand corner of your 31 by 28 grid cautious you made it, you want to count backward diagonally to the right by one, and going right, you want to place 2 brick blocks. Go back diagonally to the right with a black glass. Right with 2 dark oak doors. Black glass. Forward diagonally to the right with a brick block. Go right one, back one. Come back to that first brick block you placed, and you want to bring it back by 1. Then go back diagonally to the right with a black glass. Back with 2 dark oak doors on the left side of that block. Those blocks, I should say. Black glass going back. Back diagonally to the left for the brick block. Back one, right one. Just like that. You then want to bring each brick block and black glass up by 3. Yeah, that's correct. And then above the doors, you can just place 2 black glass on top of each door. I was gonna say either door, but that doesn't make sense because we have more than 2 doors. Because that's how math works. 2 times 2 is not 2. Wild. Now, God. What you want to do is you want to place black concrete on top of the brick blocks, and then you want to connect that black concrete together, essentially outward diagonally and upward from the black glass. So it should give you this. You have essentially a kind of square. Except it's not a square because it doesn't go all the way around, but it looks like it should be a square. It looks like a square that's being interrupted by probably another square or something like that. But yeah, that's what it looks like from the overhead. Bring that black concrete up with 7 rows of orange terracotta. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am for the most part. I'm recording this on a Friday, which is epic. It's been a pretty laid-back Friday, boring Friday, generic Friday. It could be a lot of things, I don't know. Point is, it's Friday. And apparently we're building a Moe's. Just like that. You then want to bring that black concrete out by 1 on every single side that's essentially visible. So the front, the left, and then the little portion on the back and the little portion on the right. You don't want to go around to the inside because that's dumb. But yeah, so like that. That's your front tower done, actually. Just wrong for some reason. That doesn't help. Actually, wait, the other thing will help, though. Just kidding, no, it won't. What you want to do is you want to go from the front, or I guess this brick block here, this one, you can see the one that I'm highlighting. I'm going to place an orange terracotta there. Don't do that, because what you want to do is you want to go back diagonally to the right with a brick block. Bring it right by 20. And then back by 22. Like so. Then going left to right and then to back on top of that row, you want to place a brick block, 3 black stained glass panes, 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 brick block, and then going back it'll be 3 black stained glass panes, brick block, 3 black stained glass panes, brick block, 3 black stained glass panes, brick block, and then 10 orange terracotta. Like so. You then want to copy that row one more time, except instead of brick blocks, you want to use more orange terracotta. That's pretty much all the brick we need for the front, or that's all the brick we need for the front and right of the build, although the back and left do need a little bit on the base, because we haven't done that yet, but we'll get to that whenever we do. That'll probably be the next thing after we finish up the front, except minus the letters, because the letters are dumb. Actually, let's stop there for now. Should we? No. Then on top of that, you want to place 8 rows of orange terracotta on top of this entire, like, right angle type thing. So it'll be one shorter than the central tower thing, which is correct. I don't know why I called it central tower. There's nothing central about it. But yeah, this is going to give you the bulk of your build. And then we obviously have the back walls to do and stuff, which is the other half of the bulk. And then the letters, which are dumb, but we'll figure it all out. It's generally a pretty simple build. A lot of orange terracotta, which I don't normally use a lot. I couldn't even tell you the last time I used orange terracotta as in, like, a big block on a tutorial. I know I have. At some point, I know I did. I want to say be on the side of the world, too. But I can't think of what it was. I just know I've done it before. If you showed it to me, I'd know. I used normal... No, I didn't even use normal terracotta. It was red terracotta on Dairy Queen, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I remember I really like my new Dairy Queen. I just forget what I used for it. So yeah, it looks really, really bad, which we're going to pretend like it looks completely normal, and we're going to move to the back real quick. Not real quick. We're doing the entire wall. And what you want to do is you want to base this finished wall as the left wall, and then that little tower as being the back right-hand corner instead of the front left. So we're essentially just flipping all of our axes. What do you want to do except for up to down, obviously, because that just always is the same. You want to bring from this brick block right with this spruce door. Then a brick block. And then you want to go 4 diagonally to the right with a brick block. Go right by 4. Back diagonally to the right with a brick block. Right 2. 4 diagonally to the right with a brick block. Right by 4. Take your 2 rows of 5 and going left to right or right to left on top of them. Does not matter. You want to place a brick block, black stained glass pane, 1 block gap, black stained glass pane, brick block, and do that on both. And then you want to copy that row one more time, except you want to use orange terracotta instead of brick. I think you're going to notice a trend here pretty quickly, which if you didn't notice it already, that kind of sucks, because that's the last we need for that. And then you're going to want to place, hold up a second, I forgot, 5 rows of orange terracotta on top of both of those. And then that's going to give you something. Just like so. Then you want to come to the bottom right-hand corner of the writer more drive-through window. That's a word. Go back diagonally to the right with a brick block. Go right by 10. And then towards the front of the build, which is going to be the center tower, by 16. And then that should diagonally connect you to said tower. And that'll give you this. So now we're going to orient our directions as per normal. which actually doesn't really matter. But what you want to do is on top of this bottom row of brick here, you want to place 10 rows of orange terracotta. Yeah, I'm very curious how I ended up accidentally saying that was 11 on my note sheet. That wasn't just like a mathematical error. That was just me just not knowing how to count, which is weird. I don't know why. That I might have counted it with the windows and done something really odd with it, but the total is 11, and I thought that the total was 11 on the orange terracotta only, not the entire wall, which was stupid of me. Also, when you get above the drive-through windows, how they like only extend to a certain point, you essentially want to just connect the like strips together. I know that's hard to it's hard to explain, but once you see, once you actually get there, you'll understand what I'm saying. Essentially, just have the orange terracotta connect above it and behind it, so it just makes the drive-through windows look like little pop-outs, and not like strips that go up the entire build. I mean, they do go up a majority of it, yeah, but like you'll see here. I'll actually show you with a more visual example, and not just me stumbling at what I'm trying to say. So you can see there, you have those 3 rows and just connect them together above it. And then it'll give you something like this. And also above the door, you should place 9 orange terracotta. So you don't have a big gap there, because that would be dumb, I think. Personally, I think it'd be dumb. So, yeah, just like that. There's your main structure done. That wasn't very long, was it? One more thing I'd actually recommend doing with the orange terracotta is take this, like, thing here, and you want to just connect the orange terracotta around the back here. You should have a square at the top. I know this is a dumb explanation, but yeah. And then with the lime concrete, at the second row up above the window, so it'll be I guess technically the 3rd row of orange terracotta at the front, 4th at the other sides. It's in line with the black concrete. What you want to do is you want to place a row of lime concrete that is one short of either edge of the wall. So you can see how that is. For this one, it's actually going to connect into the black concrete, and on the other side, it's going to just stop there, and then around the corner and do the same thing here. I don't have numbers for these, I'm sorry, but it's just one short in the wall. Actually, I can figure out the numbers. So this would be a total of, I think, 21. Yeah, this is 21, this is 19. Back is weird, though, because you're going to go one short, and then you're going to connect essentially through these, and I didn't add the, like, sharp corners. I kind of added the dull corners, like that. So you can see how that looks from this view. It just goes one short of either wall, and it's kind of just like it's like almost like bumps over them and doesn't actually like surround them more. I originally did have it surrounding them, but whatever. And also the like little left side, it will connect to the black concrete as well, and be one short of the other wall. So you can see if you look at the corners, you see you have this, which is exactly what you want. That is correct. Let me actually show the front corner because that one's the most like simple. Just like that. Coolio. Now, what you want to do is clear your inventory, although you still do need your green concrete, but you want to get out red nether brick, stairs, red nether brick slabs, lime concrete again, which you'd still need for some reason, deep slate tiles, and deep slate tile stairs. Wherever there you go. And then at the front, what you want to do is you want to come to the kind of the bottom left-hand corner of this orange terracotta at this front big wall. It's the one directly above a black concrete. You can see I placed a red nether brick block there. Don't do that because you don't want to do that. But while I was descriptive, you want to count from this block. You want to go hold up right by 2, and going up you want to place 5 red nether brick. Then from that block go down diagonally to the right by 2. Then up diagonally to the right by 2, and go down by 4. Counter the second block up and leave a 1 block gap, moving right and place an upside down stair facing left. This is all red nether brick. Everything here is going to be red nether brick, unless I specify. Bring it up with a block, up with a stair facing left, right with a block, then a stair facing right, down with a block, then an upside down stair facing right, and then left with a block. So the O is smaller, that's just how it is. I don't know. I don't make the letters here. Then from that O, you want to count right by 2 and down by 1, and going up, you want to place 5 red nether brick. Bring the bottom, middle, and top block each right by 2. And then from the top right-hand block of the E, you want to go up diagonally to the right with a lime concrete, and then bring it up by 1. So that's your apostrophe, just in case you asked, which you probably didn't. And from the bottom block, you want to count right by 2 and place 2 blocks. Another brick block, right, another brick. Then go right with an upside down stair facing right. Up with a block. Stair facing right. Left with a block. Upside down stair facing left. Up with a block. Stair facing left. Right with 2 blocks. And then there are your letters, which say Moe's. Now, one little small detail. You see the O? Come into it, and you want to punch out that orange terracotta behind it and replace it with a lime concrete. It's just a little touch that it has. If you look at Moe's, the middle of the O is green. But I didn't want to do that, because that just looks dumb. And I think that was probably the best option I could come up with for it. So, yeah. Now, last step. On top of all of your top orange terracottas, you're going to have 3 levels of this. You want to place deep slate tiles. Deep slate tile blocks, to be more specific. It'd be nice if I could actually place them properly, you know? You will have that little lime concrete in the wall, but I'll make sure whenever I make the inside that I will cover that up. But I mean, that's not particularly anything interesting. Because, I mean, you could theoretically add a second floor, but then you have that to worry about, so, Could actually do a banner there. A banner would work, although it wouldn't particularly cover the entire thing. But, it's an option. And then, what you want to do once you've done that, don't forget about these little 2 here at the back, the 2 drive-through windows. You want to surround all your deep slate tiles and upside down deep slate tile stairs, and obviously make them just, like, curve into a wall or whatever it's supposed to do. Don't connect these 2 here at the back, the 2 drive-through windows. Just want to do that. And this layer here just goes around, and then the upper little, I call it the central tower. That's what I always tend to call it. I don't know why. It's not really a tower, it's central. And you will have that one deep slate tile that has the lime concrete there. That is fine. You want to leave that as is. That's something I've never done before, but if anyone watched my stream on last Thursday, you would have seen me do something with that on, what was it? Was it Dick's Sporting Goods? I think it was. I did something like that, and I thought it looked okay. And I tried it for this, and I thought it looked fine as well. So, yeah. That's what your build will look like finished, but what you want to just do is you want to fill in your roofs here and with deep slate tiles. And then that will be your build done. Anything interesting to talk about? Not really anything that matters. Although, by the time you're seeing this... What's today? Wait. So I probably would have double streamed on the weekend, which is something I haven't done in ever. But it'll probably be like... I'll probably be seeing this the 21st or something, so my birthday's coming up, which is fun, I guess. I don't know why I say I guess for, like, everything. But, yeah. I will stream on my birthday, probably. It's on a, for me, it's a 3.5 day weekend. Because it's Memorial Day. It's Saturday, Sunday, Memorial Day is Monday. And then Tuesday is just weird. My school is, like, doing weird things to keep the end of the final day of the year the same. Because if they gave us off that day, which they wanted to, they'd have to push back the end of the year another day, which is dumb. But I'm not gonna get into why. It's not really anything like interesting or anything. It's just like whatever. Who cares? But yeah. Overall, interesting. And yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the exterior of your Moe's Southwest Grill complete. Again, always love saying the new names. I'm just gonna double check to make sure everything is actually done, because you know me. Yeah. But yeah, thank you guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know what you guys think of this one. I think this one turned out pretty well for the blandness of the color scheme. It kind of wasn't good, which is why I added the lime concrete. Tried to add a little bit of color to it. But yeah, have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.